I'm gonna focus on the digestive system. The digestive system begins in the mouth. Minks are carnivores, so they have sharp teeth that cut up the food, and this is where the mechanical digestion begins. Around the mink's mouth, they have different glands. Like one of them is the salivary gland, and the saliva helps break down food. The tongue helps move food down around the mouth, and it pushes it down to the throat so that it can swallow it. Above the esophagus is the larynx, and this helps separate the foods and liquids from entering the airway. After food's swallowed, it travels down the esophagus. The esophagus is like it's a muscular tube that moves the food to the stomach using wave-like muscle contractions called peristalsis. And the saliva also goes around the food and makes it easier to swallow. Once the food is chewed, it mixes with saliva and is called a bolus. This is the stomach. The stomach performs both mechanical and chemical digestion. Strong muscles in the stomach churn and mix the food, while gastric juices chemically break it down. The stomach contains hydrochloric acid, which is strong enough to break apart proteins found in the meat. The acid also kills many harmful bacteria that it can be found in food. The stomach also releases digestive enzymes such as pepsin. Pepsin helps break large protein molecules into smaller pieces called peptides. As food mixes in the stomach, acids and digestive enzymes turns it into a semi-liquid substance called chyme, and this is what food is when it goes down to the stomach. That's what it's called. The large organ in the picture that's going to be put up is the liver. The liver produces bile, which helps break down fats into smaller droplets so they're easier to digest. The liver also stores nutrients, removes toxins from the body, and helps regulate chemicals in the body. The gallbladder would be found under the liver. The gallbladder stores bile produced by the liver and releases it into the small intestines when fatty foods are being digested. The pancreas produces digestive enzymes and helps break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates in the small intestine. It helps regulate blood sugar by producing hormones like insulin. The small intestine, most chemical digestion and nutrients absorption occurs in the small intestine. The inside walls of the small intestine contain tiny finger-like projections called villi, increase surface area and help absorb nutrients into the bloodstream. Proteins are broken into amino acids. Fats are broken into fatty acids like glycerol. The carbohydrates are broken into simple sugars such as glucose. These nutrients enter the bloodstream and are carried throughout the body to provide energy and support growth. The large intestine absorbs water and electrolytes from the remaining waste material. Helpful bacteria inside the large intestine can produce certain vitamins. And last, you got the rectum, which stores solid waste until it leaves the body through the anus.
The vertebral column, also called the spine. The spine protects the spinal cord, supports the body, and allows flexibility and movement. The ribs, together, they all form a rib cage, which protects the mink's heart and the lungs. The pelvis connects to the spine, to the hind limbs, and it supports the movements of the mink.
The joints connect bones together and allow movement. Ligaments help hold the joints in place. Bones also store materials such as calcium and produce blood cells inside the bone marrow.
We will discuss the muscular system. These muscles allow the mink to move. Skeletal muscles are attached to bones by tendons. When muscles contract, they pull on bones and create movement. These muscles in the front limbs help the mink walk, climb, and capture prey. The hind limb muscles are especially strong because they provide power for jumping, running, and swimming. These chest muscles help move the front limbs and provide strength and stability. The abdominal muscles support internal organs and help with movement and posture.